Oh, this is Port Hedland. Lots of red sand.
Lots of red sand.
Quite overcast today.
Look, there's the big ships.
Where are you pointing?
Right out there, look.
Yeah, it's a long way out there. We'll get closer to them.
It is a long way.
So this is the track that I did the Port Hedland Park run on, and I came second out of 14. In the background there you can see, if you look closely, the ships. They're quite big, but they're a long way off there. And this is looking at the lookout over Redback Bridge, and this is one of the trains going out. This is an empty train leaving the port, and these trains are nearly 3 kilometres long. If you look closely at the back there, you see the back of the train going under the bridge. Then as we come round, you'll see the front, and there's something like 300 of those carriages to the train, so they are massive. More than 50% of the world's iron ore production comes from Australia, and most of that is from Western Australia. Iron ore is taken from an open pit mine, of which we have the biggest in the world at Mount Newman. Iron ore refers to rocks or minerals from which iron is extracted for commercial use, and a lot of that ends up in China, and they make steel. Here's some pictures coming up of some iron ore trains coming into Port Hedland. A few different ones there. And this is of the port, where it's loaded onto these big ships. There's just so many of them. Look at that. It's being loaded day and night. Massive. One of these pictures shows the iron ore being. Here's one of the big holes that the iron ore goes into on these ships. There is a ship being loaded right there, and then you see a couple of big ships ready to leave port. We've now started our journey from Port Hedland to Karratha, and we're just a few kilometres out of town, and we spotted this train, one of the long iron ore trains coming up to the bridge just as we were heading towards it at the same time. So that was quite fortunate. Got some really good footage. Taking your coffee with you, are you?
Yeah. You drink yours quicker than me.
So we're halfway between Port Hedland and Karratha. What's that on the road there? So we're now in Karratha, and this was my run this morning. Nice 10-kilometre run up along this track. Quite challenging actually. Just over the hour and 7 minutes in actual fact. And then we went for a drive out to Dampier, where Red Dog. There's a little story about that. You can pause and have a read about that. And if you haven't seen the movie Red Dog, it's a fantastic movie. In fact, there's two about the Red Dog. So look it up and check it out. A wonderful story. And he's wandering from this area. Quite a nice story, eh?
Hey?
Quite a nice story.
Yeah, lovely.
And that's just off the beach in town at Dampier. And then we went out to Hirson Bay, and quite a few kite surfers down there. So quite a great way to finish off our day in Karratha. Tomorrow we're heading off to Onslow.